and welcome back to Brittany Unplugged. And as you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be talking about lies that guys tell. So this video is solely for entertainment and general knowledge purposes. So this video is about lies that guys tell, right? So why not get 4 different perspectives from 4 different guys about the lies they have told or the lies that they have heard their peers say, and so on and so forth. So I did just that. I asked 4 different guys for their perspectives and their comments and their experiences on the lies either they have told or the lies that they have heard or the general lies that they know that guys say since they are guys themselves. So we are going to listen to their perspectives and then we're going to get right into the video.
Girl, you're by far the most beautiful young lady I've ever seen. It's like I've got my eyes fixated on the stars when I look into your eyes. It's like I'm completely lost in heaven. Bullshit. Don't even listen to that. Whenever a guy makes extreme and extraordinary claims about you, girl, right, he's probably lying, right? Maybe you're gay. And if a guy says that to another guy, he's definitely lying, right? All I'm trying to say is don't be fooled and fall for these tricks, right? Rather have someone who calls you ugly but loves you for who you are. I'm Denzel Zawani with that.
What's lie? Ism, you can trust me. Ha! That one. Yes, that one. That Adam. You can trust me. Like a lot of guys, whenever they want to get something or they feel like a girl doesn't trust them, like they'll just be like, you can trust me. Then 2 weeks later, or even the next day, boom, they break the girl's heart, bruh. Like, geez, dog. And I'm not even gonna act like as if I'm not one of those guys. Like I've done it before. Like, yeah, dude. And dude, like, I think that's the biggest one because many guys, like, many guys, you can trust me. Oh my god, that's like the biggest item. Yeah.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Rezo Dezo, yeah. So a few things boys would probably lie about are I myself. I've lied about my mental health. I'll tell you that I'm okay, but deep down I know I'm not okay. So yeah. If he tells you I won't tell anyone about that thing you're talking about, he's probably lying. He's gonna tell his best friend. If he tells you that he's single when he just hit you up, he's probably lying. Also, if he tells you I've never done it before, that boy is a capper. Just say.
The most lies that boys make. One of them, this is the one they always use. They always tell you that you're the only girl I'm talking to, whilst the nigga is talking to a lot of girls, man. That nigga is lying. He's a bomber clap. You shouldn't believe that, cause he's probably talking to more girls than you expect. You're obviously a rebound or something because they always lie about that. Like, I don't talk to this girl, she's just my friend. He's lying.
Shout out to Zawani, Taffy, Tars, and Chise. Thank you so much, guys. I'll leave their social media handles in the description. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So this video required a lot of research by either figuring out the lies I've heard or the lies that my friends have heard and so on. So the first lie is, you're the only girl I talk to. Guys, sometimes it's not about her being the only one you talk to, it's about her being the only one that you want. So I would actually be more concerned than flattered by the fact that I am the only girl that you're talking to, because I know for a fact that there is a very high chance, 95.9, 97.9, 99.9999% chance that I am not the only girl that you're talking to. Quality over quantity. Like, a girl would be more flattered and pleased if she knows that she is the only one that you want, rather than her being the only one that you talk to, because she's not gonna buy it, period. That's how it goes. Like, you mean to tell me in your whole contact list, I'm the only female contact that is in there? Like, no. If I am clearly not the only girl that you want, then I'm clearly not the only girl that you talk to. So just spare yourself the lie and don't say that. The next lie kills me. Like, it actually makes me laugh so hard. The next lie is, I can't live without you. Honey, yes, you can. You can, because you're telling me the moment I dip, you're dead. Honey, I'm not a murderer. If I knew that was what I was signing up for, I wouldn't have found a way to get to you in the first place. I wouldn't have gone any further with you in the first place if I knew that I was gonna be a murderer. Like, yes, you can live without me. What were you doing the period of time you didn't know me, the time before you knew me? Were you a ghost? You weren't a ghost, so you can live without me. So to say, I can't live without you, she's not gonna buy it. Like, no, you can't, he or she won't buy it. Like, seriously, I have too many priorities to be someone's oxygen supply. You mean to tell me that if I go personally, I really feel like I can't be supplying oxygen to other people. I myself can't even run without losing breath. So you mean that I'm going to supply oxygen when I lose breath every time I run a couple of meters? No. This next lie applies to when your girl or your guy has the receipts to show that you are lying. And this is when you say, oh no, I don't know who he or she is. If your person, your significant other, has the receipts to prove that you are lying, then it's a little shady for you to deny the person who they claim to know that you know, and they actually have the receipts to show that you are lying. So if you are a certified liar, then this lie probably applies to you. And this brings me to my next lie. Well, not my next lie, but you get what I mean. The next lie is, I never lied to you. That is a lie in itself, because most likely you've probably given the person a reason for you to lie. So you're saying I never lied to you when really you are lying, because as human beings, we lie. You can't call yourself a human if you haven't lied. If you can't, what makes that person so different that you can't lie to them, but you can lie to everybody else? You need to question that. Like, everyone lies. It happens. Like, sometimes people lie for good reasons and people lie for bad reasons. The good reasons being, let's say you're hosting a surprise party and you're lying about where you are, because you can say, oh no, I'm at lunch with my friend, wherever, but really you're probably at the venue preparing for the person's party. So you see, everyone lies for good reasons and bad reasons. So you've probably given the person a reason to lie, so now they're confronting you about it, so you don't want to admit to the lie. So you're saying, no, I never lied to you. No, we don't buy that. Like, no, no, you are lying, because if you know, and sometimes it's all about trusting your gut. If you have receipts and you know that your gut is telling you that this person is lying, then most likely that is the case. The next lie is, you're the prettiest girl I've seen in my entire life. The rule of thumb is that in this world, sadly, the sad reality is someone is always going to be better than you at something. Someone is always going to be prettier than you. And that is the honest truth. I'm probably the prettiest girl you've seen in that moment in time in your life, but not your entire life. I'm probably only the prettiest girl you've seen in the last, I don't know how many minutes. That's probably how it is, not your entire life. Like, no, not your entire life. Like, that's a bit, not even a bit, that's like a huge exaggeration. Like, that's really how it is. The next one is, you're the only girl I ever think about, or you're the only thing that's ever on my mind. It's one and the same thing. I would like to believe, as human beings, we are somehow programmed to stare. We stare. If we see someone that is appealing to our eyes, we will stare. In a relationship or not, we will appreciate how someone else looks, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to act on the appreciation that you have for them. So I would like to believe that maybe if I'm the only girl that you think about, then maybe you'll stop thinking about me for a couple of seconds to think about the pretty person that you saw walking across the street, or you saw coming into wherever, a restaurant. Maybe you're out with your significant other and you're in a restaurant and you just see someone that's really attractive that comes in. Of course, you'll think about how attractive that person is, like, in that moment in time. So, and there's probably other things that you think about too, like, you know, life happens, life goes on. I'm not the only thing that makes up your life. So I'm not the only thing you ever think about. That's really how it is. Now, the next lie applies to when the person is probably giving you signs that, you know, they're feeling you a bit, but you're not really sure. It's when he says to you, I want to take things slow. How slow is slow? Because I feel like it's a way of them saying that they're not ready to commit yet, but they're gonna see how things go in the long run. But then you really need to be wary of that term, I wanna take things slow, because if they're saying they wanna take things slow, but then their actions aren't matching their words and their actions aren't matching a person who would actually like you, they're not matching the characteristics of someone who would actually have feelings for you, then that is a lie in itself. They're just not ready to commit to you. They're just not telling you that they're not ready to commit. Like, that's really how it is. And if he's not giving you clear signs that he actually likes you, then it could probably mean that he's unsure whether he likes you or not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it could possibly mean that he's unsure, because if he knows that he wants to be, if someone knows that they want to be with you and they know that you are the person for them, if that makes sense, then they wouldn't want to take things slow. Of course, they're not necessarily take things slow, but of course they'll take time. They won't rush things, but they won't say, I want to take things slow, because then you end up finding that you're not even moving at snail's pace. You end up staying in the same place that you were the moment you realize that the person could have had feelings for you. So you see, these are different lies that guys tell, and there's probably so many more that I haven't mentioned that they do tell, and girls lie too. Speaking of, tune in next week to my video on lies girls tell, and be sure to hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay safe. God bless you all. Bye.